I saw Final Destination Bloodlines today, but we are continuing our short Final Destination film review series with Final Destination 2. Out of every single Final Destination movie I've seen, 2 has the second best kills. I'd say the best kills, personally for me, are in Final Destination Bloodlines. At least out of the 4 I've seen so far, I still gotta see 4 and 5, but this one's kills were awesome. Unfortunately, the story isn't all that. It feels like they're trying to add too much lore. They're taking everything that I didn't like about that original Final Destination movie, which is to say barely anything because I love that movie, but also just like the story stuff that when it kind of got conflicting near the end, it took all of that and it cranked it up to 11. We start hot with the log truck scene. We get the log truck scene, which has genuinely scarred an entire generation not to run behind these or drive behind these, which I wouldn't do anyways, but still, it has a great opening kill. I don't think it's as strong as the opening kill in the original Final Destination just because it doesn't have the emotional weight of the original Final Destination, but it's a strong kill. And then we get another kill almost instantly after that. But after those two kills, we get 30 minutes straight of just straight story and no kills. And the story for me in all of these movies, besides Bloodlines, because Bloodlines actually had a good story, is easily the weakest part. This is also one of my favorite kills. Just figured I'd throw it out there. When we get kills, we get kill, 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 and it doesn't slow down. But then when we get story, we don't switch from anything to the kills anyways. And the story really doesn't make any sense. It's convoluted and honestly, kind of boring. The characters aren't even really that investing just as they were in the first one. This character, Kimberly, right here, is not as near as interesting or anything as the original characters, and kind of made the story even worse because we're dealing with her who's not particularly the best character, to say the least. So when there's kills in this movie, they are awesome. Some of the best kills in the franchise. But when they're not kills, the movie doesn't really work for me. It's 3 stars at best. It's fine watch. But out of all the Final Destination movies I've seen, this is probably the one I'd revisit the least. I'll give it 3 out of 5.